wrestling fans. I'm the Articulator Steve Kenton, and I'm sitting side by side with one of the greatest young athletes here in the entire Midwest. We're talking about the world exclusive Matt Vine. It's a pleasure to see you, and I'm glad that you were able to take some time to sit here and to talk to all of the fans sitting at home. And they have recently learned about some pretty serious circumstances about you that are preventing you from participating in what you love to do, and that's entertaining the fans in the professional wrestling ring. And the first thing that I want to ask is, can you please, in your own words, explain to the fans what happened to you and why you're wearing this sling on your arm?
Thank you, Ken, for actually giving me this time to talk about this. Actually, I've been dealing with this for a long time. I had a torn labral muscle. It is one of the few muscles in your shoulder that is basically unhealable with physical therapy. So I absolutely needed surgery. I had this before I started wrestling. And as you said, I am a young talent, but I am progressing faster than most. That is agreeable. And I started wrestling with this torn shoulder, and it was only a matter of time, but it was something that had to be done. And unfortunately, it took me out right when I was progressing, on my way towards the top. And now I have to realize that it's something I have to deal with for the next 4 months to half a year.
The series of circumstances leading to this injury, okay, you were in front of hundreds and hundreds of fans at Hornamania 2 in an action-packed battle where that you won against the old school brawler Rick Walsh. It was one of the biggest victories of your entire career. All sorts of fans screaming, calling out your name, recognizing you as being the next top star in professional wrestling. And then suddenly, it all crashed down on you. What mentally has been happening to you since the recent events that transpired at CSW's event in River Grove, Illinois, when you took on the Archangel, re-aggravating that shoulder? What was going on in your mind when you knew that your whole entire reality had been crushed right at the surface?
That match with Archangel, it shouldn't have ended up that way. I had Archangel beat. There was no question about it. I had him beat, and I should have paid attention to what the doctor said and not competed that week. But I wanted to get some matches in before I knew I was going to have to go through a surgery. And in that match, if you noticed, I did a belly-to-belly suplex on the Archangel, and while throwing him, I felt like I tore it even more, and the doctor did notice something like that, and I couldn't quite stand toe-to-toe with the Archangel anymore.
But emotionally, the tragic turmoil that you've been going through, knowing that you can't pick up any objects with your hand, that you have limited mobility in your left arm, and knowing that you can't do what you love.
Ken, I have to live with this right now, and it's eating me apart. I'm yelling at my physical therapist every single day. Let me do something. Let me heal back up fast. I gotta get back in this ring. I gotta get back before I'm an afterthought. I am not gonna be an afterthought in the professional wrestling world. Not a chance in hell. I can't do it. And my physical therapists are saying, like, you gotta take this slow, we gotta take this slow. I go home using this hand. I'm punching walls. I'm doing whatever I can.
Well, you want to come back.
Yes.
You do not want this to be the end. People are going to slowly but surely lose track of where you're going. But with the help of these videos, maybe you could go back on that comeback trail. Maybe you can be as good as you were before. What are your goals? Are your goals to come back the way that you were before the injury?
Ken, I'm the world exclusive. I'm in a movie, as many fans know, at Night at Vince's. I'm on the TV show Bouncers. I'm going to come back. Because there's one thing in my life right now that I can't do. TV shows, edited. Movies, edited. Wrestling, unedited. There's one take in wrestling. And I can't do it right now because of this. And I'm telling you right now, as soon as this sling is off, I'm coming back to wrestling. I'm gonna get back as soon as I can. When I come back, I'm gonna be bigger than I am before. I'm gonna be stronger than I was before. I'm gonna make everybody in professional wrestling look like a shameless little animal.
Those are strong words. Matt Vine, we will chronicle his successes on his trail to return back to the professional wrestling scene. And although he is not at 100% physically, mentally, he has a plan to make himself bigger, stronger, and faster than ever. And when he gets back inside of the squared circle, everyone's going to be put on notice. Fans, I'm the Articulator Steve Kenton. This is the world exclusive Matt Vine. Stay tuned, fans. More interviews, more action heading your way after this.